Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 1 between the Washington Capitals and Carolina Hurricanes in Round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. How is everybody doing? So tonight's game is on ESPN. How is everybody doing? So tonight should be a fun night. No stress unless you're the Capitals or Canes fan. Hi, Donna. Donna says, hello, Kyle. Let's go, Caps. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Fubo to load. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
This is long. All right, so I have a Canes graphic in my email.
You should still have it. No, you don't.
No, I don't. You never made one. What? Okay. I have Caps, but you never made Canes.
The time went really, really fast.
I'll see if I can get you something.
Derek says hello. Hello.
I don't think they take that here. Of course they take Discover. It's stuck in the past, baby.
You're the one who owns 13 kinds of parachute pants?
And these are my 14.
Discover is accepted at 99% of states nationwide.
All the diamonds you need. The price of love.
So Freddie Anderson is projected to return. There's
Well, that's what I got here for you. That's the best I can do right now.
So what are your predictions? What are your predictions for this game? Do you think the Capitals win? Do you think Amanda says, Jaws, good work on that breakdown of the Stolars Bennett incident.
I appreciate that. I know not too many people, not a whole lot of agreement, but wasn't too bad. Just how I see it. Barely gonna get over there. I gotta take care of this other stuff.
Amanda asks, Amanda says, Kyle, can you share Jaws' video of the incident in the chat?
Oh, we're already there. Okay. I'm trying to get to the.
Amanda already shared it.
Yep. Thank you, Amanda. All right. Well, I can't change that now, so I'll have to wait.
All right, so.
Oh, wait here. All right. So we'll have to get your numbers later.
Mhm.
Okay.
Betty says, hi, Kyle and Jaws. I agree with Amanda. That was great work, Jaws.
Thank you.
So Freddie Anderson back in net for the Hurricanes. A welcome sight, I'm sure. And Logan Thompson.
Thank you, Betty. Thank you.
All right, so here we are. Face off. Won by the Hurricanes. You mind switching it?
What?
The screen.
Oh, sorry. So sure. No.
Derek says, I had a teammate vomiting after he suffered whiplash. He went to the ER and was there for a few days. Here's the first. Canes win the faceoff. Gostisbehere's shot deflected. Protas collects the puck and sends it up ahead. But it's intercepted by the Canes, who dump in. Yeah, when you throw up after a hit to the head, it's very serious.
Yeah, but then they're saying he's not ruled out for tomorrow. So
well, he might still be under protocol.
Right.
McMichael sends it up ahead, intercepted. Aho feeds the puck over. Svechnikov could not get a clean shot. Brett Burns' shot's blocked, but he tries again, and that shot is also blocked. And then Carlson turns the puck Dubois turns the puck right back over to the Canes. Now he gets the clear. Chatfield up ahead. Now the puck is in the corner. It rolls over to the boards. Canes able to regained possession briefly. Now, Van Riemsdyk pressured. Puck taken away. Chatfield's shot deflected up and out of play. So, what do we think?
I think hopefully I'm not in trouble for wearing the wrong jerseys. This Canes jersey makes me look like a moose because it's so wide.
Is dispatched. TJ Luxmore and Wes McCauley are the referees.
Mangiapane in the face-off circle. He wins the face-off. Caps trying to get the clear. Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
Sandine with the puck. Sends it all the way down the ice, but it will not be icy.
What? These games are going to go one of two ways, Kyle. They're either going to be blowouts by Washington or 2-1 quadruple overtime thrillers.
Metallic says, do the jerseys reflect your bracket picks? Yeah.
Yes.
Martinook's shot saved by Logan Thompson.
I actually don't want to be quoted on that, though, because I'm not 100% sure that I picked Carolina. I'm 95% sure. I don't remember what I did that night, to be honest with you, but I think it was the Canes.
Hello, Adonis. Owl says, I picked the Canes.
But mainly, I knew Kyle wanted to wear the Caps, so I had to pick, we can't root for the same team.
Mm-hmm.
That's not legal. Hey, I don't want the advertisement. I just want to go to the stream.
He's got two shifts into the series too. Gotta keep your hand up when he's out there, man. He covers a lot of ground in a hurry, and he comes with ill intent.
All right, so Dowd gets tossed out of the face-off circle, so Protus in the circle, and we have to do this face-off again.
Yes, Donna has Caps beating the Panthers in the Eastern Conference Finals. So,
Yeah, I agree. We got to win game 2.
Yes.
Carlson able to get the clear. Blended Family says, I'm a Leafs fan in Toronto. I saw Bennett and gave him a Tim Hortons smile cookie. He didn't take it, but he broke out a smile, which is rare. Watched this guy from his Kingston Frontenac days in the O.
Wow. That's a couple moons ago.
It's the Canes with the early jump in this game.
A little bit.
Here's some numbers powered by the SAP Coaching Insights app. These two teams split the 4 games of the regular season. each winning the two on home ice. And the second to last meeting on April 2nd was pretty nasty at the end. It really didn't take much for it to get out of hand. And
15:08 to go in the first. Face off at center ice. Collected by Brent Burns and dumped in. Sandin tries to collect the puck. Blended Family says, I have the Canes taking this series in 5.
Wow.
I may have been a little hyper at the time. Slavin with the shot saved. And another giveaway,
Oh, boy.
resulting in a Canes shot that Freddie has to save. Or excuse me, Logan Thompson has to save. Washington has had 17 seconds of ozone time. The Hurricanes have just over 2 minutes. Hurricanes lead shot attempts 14-1.
Jeez.
Adonis asks, Jaws, how did finals in college back in the day treat you?
Oh, I didn't have any of those. Only time I went, well, I shouldn't say that. I have a degree in massage therapy for what it's worth. But I didn't have like a bunch of different courses like that, like a regular college student. Lots of study. I would get up at 5 a.m. with my A&P books and study. And then when I'd go take a shower and whatnot to get ready for school, I'd come out at like 6:30 in the morning, and this one would be sitting at the kitchen table reading my A&P textbooks. You probably don't remember that.
At most, I barely recollected. Really, I was up at 6:30.
Yeah, you used to not sleep so well. You're making up for it now. Oh, geez, are you kidding me?
12:58 to go in the first. So Aho gets called for a penalty.
Oof.
Blended Family asks, do you two have jerseys of every team?
Not every team.
For savings and service, get more with Geico. Oh, the new McCrispy strip is here. Tip approved by Ketchup, Tiny Barbecue, Mustard, Honey Mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac Sauce, Double Dipped in Buffalo and Ranch, more Ranch, and Creamy Chili McCrispy strip. Now at McDonald's. You've always been ahead of the game.
So yeah, right now it's all Canes. There's just been no goals.
Gotcha, Adonis. So Blended, no, I have at least hats for all of the Eastern Conference teams and some of the Eastern Conference teams' jerseys. I've got several Western Conference jerseys, but other than the couple of Panther jerseys that I have, it's all been sent to me by supporters of the channel. None of the stuff I bought myself. That's not true. Many of the hats I bought this year before the season started, so I would have stuff for all the Eastern Conference teams. But the jerseys, other than the Panthers stuff, has all been sent to me.
Strome in the face-off circle wins the face-off. Carlson has difficulty handling the puck, but it goes to Strome, then Wilson. Wilson back to Strome behind the net, sends it out in front, intended for Chychrun. Strome back to Carlson at the blue line. Puck batted down by Brent Burns. Strome, what a move! And then he passes to Carlson.
Ooh.
Puck out of play. All right, so 1:34 left on the Washington power play. 12:32 to go in the first period.
Want me to get you one of those teas?
I'm debating it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
Well, I was gonna go take the nap, and then you said I needed to go mow grass, so that's
That
what
was it. That was it. At noon. You had time to do both.
Well, that was. I thought you told me that at one something.
It's 7. How long did it take you to mow the grass? Couple hours?
I think each battery gives about half an hour charge.
Okay, so 90 minutes. You should. I thought you would have gone for your nap right after mowing. That would have been the perfect.
I was supposed to give. I gave Mom the phone call then.
Oh, I see. So that's that.
So yeah, by the time you told me, like I would have had to have started right immediately when you told me with the mowing.
Right.
Colin says, "What's up?"
Hey, yeah, no, Ted. No, Bennett did not. Bennett got bailed out by Maurice. They tried to put Bennett in jail, but he got bailed out by Maurice. On a commercial, I'll get you a tea.
I was hoping to make it without having to drink tea, but I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're going to.
I just hate drinking caffeine so late it's already almost 7:30, so unless I get the early crash from the caffeine, there's no way I'm going to bed at a reasonable hour if I drink it. I'll do my best. Adonis says Maurice's ultimate skill, genius level charisma.
Oh.
Yeah, you're getting ready to delete that?
Yep, took care of that.
Chychrun with the puck. Over to Strome. Chychrun. There's still 20 seconds left. Strome over to Chychrun. Shot blocked and then cleared by the Canes. Sandin leaves the puck back for McMichael. As the power play ends, Dubois enters the zone. What if a betting odds for Game 2 turning into WWE?
Right. Well, I just wonder if he's going to make any lineup changes. I know I'd like to see Samaskevich out there, but on the other hand, if they're going to be making retaliatory runs at our guys, maybe we don't want him out there.
So, Canes collect the puck.
But
Stanko.
if Stolars is in tomorrow night and they won game 1, then I get, I mean.
Like, I would be shocked, though, if Stolars is back.
Right.
I mean, vomiting after a head injury is not...
Well, right, but you would think that if it was that bad, he'd already be ruled out. That's what I just don't understand. Like, that's what Maurice said about Barkov the day that the day after he was hurt, that he wasn't ruled out for the next game.
Dana says hello.
Hey, Dana.
So Washington actually got themselves a couple of shots on that power play. Glove save made by Logan Thompson.
You going to commercial?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, so far the Canes look completely in control. They efficiently killed off that power play. Colin says it's about playing mind games with each other, to be honest. We probably won't get a real idea on Stolars until tomorrow. I would be genuinely surprised if he does play.
Here in DC, this is an authentic rivalry. April 2nd, things got out of hand in a Canes blowout. 114 penalty minutes in the last 7
Ted thinks Steve Dangle will go apeshit if Panthers win game 2.
Yep. Hey, David.
Hello, David. Yes, the tea is good, Donna. It is delicious. Lipton Diet Citrus Green Tea. So 9:23 to go in the first. Hurricanes lead shot 6-3. Yep, there is no supplementary discipline for Bennett.
Right.
Brent Burns over to Svechnikov. His shot is blocked. And then Aho got one swipe at it. Puck collected by Duhaime, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt, Owls.
David says my tea might not taste as good, but it'll let you speak with dolphins.
We got a little something going.
8:43 to go in the first.
The production managers of these broadcasts are so terrible. There's so many times when there's action going on like that away from the camera, and they leave the camera on some random dude that's just skating for no reason while you hear the crowd getting all excited over something that's not on screen. Like, you have one job, quite literally one job, which is telling the cameras, telling the production crew which cameras to switch to and from. How do you do it so poorly on such a consistent basis?
Hey, Robert, thank you for the
Robert.
5.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, bud.
Gossosphere apparently hit the post.
Thank you, Robert.
Robert says, even though I go on your YouTube and go on about Bennett, I can still give you coffee money.
Hey, Robert, I appreciate you, brother. We'll have to. I'll have to see what you said. I didn't see everything because it got crazy in there, but it's all good, man. We can disagree.
Marlins down 1-0 to the Dodgers. Only 1-0? That's surprising. It's been about almost an hour since that game started. I think they'd be down 3 or 4-0.
They're probably going to do that thing where they balance around mid all year, and then at some point in like August, fool everybody and win like 8 games in a row, and people will think they're going to make the wild card, and then they'll choke it at the end.
Well, I think
right after they get rid of whatever one good guy we might have.
Strome trying to collect the puck. Robert Smith says, go ahead. If I didn't like your channel and you guys so much, I'd get mad. Lol, all good. We're moving on from it.
All right, bud. I hope he's okay. Honestly, you know how we feel about Stolars. That's for sure. Yeah, Kyle, you might want to drink that tea because this is going to be a 2-2 quadruple overtime game.
David says, was thinking about heading down to see Ohtani tomorrow, but don't want to miss game 2. First pitch is at like 3:30.
Yeah, that's going to be tight.
.627 to go. Carolina just completely dominating in offensive zone time. The Capitals don't even have a 5-on-5 shot on goal yet.
Hey, Ted. Yeah, the internet's fine now.
So Mangiapane, I think, went into the locker room to get repairs done on his equipment.
Okay. Adonis, that's probably the way it went, man.
Freddie Anderson moves the puck along. It goes over to Dubois. So 5:40 to go in the first. Puck sent back into the neutral zone. Rolled over to Dubois. Now it's a battle on the boards. Kane's struggling to get a clear. Now Dubois has to take it to the neutral zone. Washington is going on the penalty kill. The Canes are going on the power play, and I'm pretty sure that's going to lead to a Canes goal. Colin says, I'll say that the PK was good yesterday.
Yeah, that's the one good thing for sure yesterday. We would have won that game. If everything is set aside, if we don't give up that stupid goal where Balinskis wasn't on the ice, I think we get that game tied and win it in overtime.
Big news! All you can eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of traditionals, boatloads of boneless, truckloads of both because
Those are looking good. I had the chicken legs. You saw them.
Yeah.
If you want it more than the other guy,
Yeah.
it's yours. But out here, there's no such thing as wanting it more than the other guy. Really, it's your childhood dream, you say. What do you think this guy was dreaming about? Or this guy?
Uvis thought we were on the PK.
Right? It's just, how do you do it?
David says also a blatant trip against Rhino before that goal, but whatever.
Welcome back to DC. Here with Rod Brindamore after dominating the zone time here in the first. Now you're at the power play. What type of opportunity is this?
Well, we got to take it down, obviously. I like the way we come out and four goals. That's a good time down there. Now we got to take it down.
When your power plays at expense, what should it look like?
Well, it's moving quick and it's executing, right? It's take the take, we're not hanging on to it, and then we get looks. We got to put it to the net. Like everything else they do, it's shot volume. It's people.
5:09 to go in the first. Hurricanes now on the power play. Yeah, we signed Ludwig Johnson to an ELC.
Okay.
He's a defenseman. Aho sends the puck to Gostisbehere, who flips it into the corner. Svechnikov able to pass it to Jarvis. Jarvis over to Aho, back to Jarvis. Back to Aho at the circle. Cross ice pass to Gostisbehere, back to Jarvis at the blue line. Jarvis waits. Looking. Gostisbehere. Waiting. Oh, sends it into the corner for no one. Aho to Jarvis. Gostisbehere with the puck. Aho with the shot.
Oh, I thought it went in.
Svechnikov passes back to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere cross ice pass to Jarvis. Aho to Jarvis to Aho. Shot deflected and out of play.
Check out the largest selection of official NHL gear at NHLshop.com. A Fanatics experience. 12 blocked shots already for Washington. That's helping them. They've been in their zone for almost the entirety of this first period, it seems. And killing the penalty. Second power play group up now for Brindamore.
There we go.
Connor McMichael with the puck.
Lost it.
And then he blows a tire.
Oh, phew. Got a shot off anyway.
Hull over to Stankoven, back to Kotkaniemi. Burns and Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi back to Burns. Hull shot saved by Logan Thompson. Kotkaniemi back to Burns. Shot goes wide. Kotkaniemi passes back to Burns.
Oh, rebound just wasn't right there.
Hull with the puck. And then he clears it himself. We got a Leafs conspiracy theorist in the chat. Hey, Ghost Slayer's been a member for 4 months. Says, hey, Jaws and Kyle. turned 38 today. Go Canes and Cats. Happy birthday, Goat Slayer. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
thank you, bud. Thank you, Goat. Thank you,
Thank
buddy. Happy birthday, bud.
Strome over the pass to Dubois was picked off. Dubois able to keep the puck away from the nearest Canes player. Now it's a turnover. Robert says 38, a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. Colin. No, we don't want that to happen. Well, game winning goal is fine, but can we please just keep our defensemen on the ice now? I know Ekblad has his mistakes, but I've never seen him not take a shift.
Canes Heat says, "Why are you guys supporting another team?" It's just what we chose to wear for every other series that's not the Panthers. Each of us chooses a team that will root for.
And in our brackets, too.
And in our brackets.
Canes beat. We've been doing it for 3 years now. So we probably had about 3 people that have ever said that was weird. You're the third. Well, welcome to the show. I mean, the hockey guy has jerseys all over the place. Nobody seems to have a problem when he wears jerseys of the other teams.
Blake with some skating room sends it back. Shot saved by Logan Thompson. Duhaime. Roy with a good shot forces Anderson to actually make a save. Canes Heat says, "I started watching you guys last year."
Okay, yeah, so you get it. The jerseys that we have, other than the Panther jerseys, are jerseys that fan supporters of the channel have sent. In fact, the guy that sent me this jersey, it's either the jersey or the hat, but he passed away. Can't remember which one Jameson gave me. Jameson sent the jersey or the hat. And my other friend sent the jersey or the hat, but I don't remember which one sent which.
Canes Heat says, "Was just curious. Me personally, I only root for my team."
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't, I mean, we're just making it entertaining. It's especially entertaining when we sat here and Kyle had Avs and I had Stars, and then the next night I got them again.
Yeah.
With Blues and Jets.
I'm not going to, but the contact was, I don't think it was, I don't think he was.
Vitalik says, "Caps look like us less."
That's cool, Canes. This is cool, bud.
Vitalik
Canes, we're a little twitchy right now from everything we went through in the stream last night with all the Leaf fans. So we might be a little twitchy. We're a little yeah, a little twitchy. That was a rough stream last night. It always gets crazy when we're playing Toronto. Jeez, Kyle, you ready for 5 overtimes? 5 scoreless overtimes? How about 4? Jeez, you better wake up, kid. By the time this game is over, that team's going to have worn off. These teams aren't going to score any goals. I hope they do it right now. Oh, jeez. 5 seconds. There we go. Okay.
That is the end of the first.
Yeah,
No
I
score.
got it. I got you, Canes. Robert. Yeah. Jake. Yeah. Wearing a jersey of neither team. That's interesting. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Jameson. Thank you, bud. Yeah, Jameson sent the jersey. The fella that passed away sent me the hat. That's what I thought, but I hate to get it wrong. You know my memory. All right, I'm going to go yell at the camera for 5 minutes.
The nutmeg state. What do you think of first period, buddy?
Carolina was buzzing.
Yeah.
A lot of action, no goals. It's kind of the same old song and dance.
All right.
Did you guys say stuff like that? See how good that was?
Oh,
All right. Yes, there is a Florida Panthers game on Mother's Day. It's
yeah.
Sunday, 7:30.
That's what, game 4? That's game 4, right?
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Luxury is how mom defines it. Of course, she might define it a few ways. Celebrate mom luxuriously with 20% off store-wide through Mother's Day.
All right, so
Only at
about 16 minutes to go until the start of the second period. How is everybody doing? So far, it's scoreless, but the Canes definitely have been the better team for the majority of this game. Dodgers still remain only up 1-0 over the Marlins.
What's this?
That's for Pepe.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh Pepe. Real meat, real veggies.
Dog.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food.
Now when you do home.
All right.
Okay.
Canes. Huh?
You want me to get your water? Are you good?
I hear them.
Actually, not
Yes.
your experience. And what was your major? Oh,
Hold on. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
I can't believe
Who would you rather play next round if you had a choice?
Ooh.
Not falling for that.
Ooh.
the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
We got our hands full with Toronto.
What do you mean?
Cool to do both, right?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
Robert Smith says after the first 2 games, I had the Canes winning the cup. They looked strengthy, but damn, they got pummeled after that.
This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This stuff works on big lawns, small lawns, and I guess you can call that a long lawn. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without killing your weekend. This stuff works with the rookies and the seasoned pros. This stuff works in Knoxville, Bronx, Raleigh, Marysville. This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll do that.
We are always in motion. Getting this. Fixing that.
Surinaf says, hey guys, I was outside. How are both teams doing? Can I get an update? Well, the Capitals had only 2 shots on goal, 5v5. The Capitals had only 2 or 3 5v5 shots on goal. And I think the Canes have like double the offensive zone time. The Cavs are beating the Pacers 42-29 in the second quarter. Maybe I should tune into that.
A couple of them. When you win so many of those, that'll kind of forget about it. For a second, I thought Jalen Chatfield was a forward.
Let's see. Of course, that's on TNT, True TV, and Max. Tony says, I am feeling nervous and confident at the same time for the Oilers. Austin says, hello, Kyle. Sorry I'm late. I was busy with chicken stuff. Hey, Austin, how you doing? So what are your predictions for the second period? Do you think that the Hurricanes will score first? Do you think the Capitals maybe steal that first goal? Bobby Ray K says hello. Hello. Cavs are winning right now, Austin. They probably need this win.
Shall we suffer the spatula of mediocrity? America, this is the way we deserve. Today, we smash free. One nation, liberty, and extra napkins for all.
Austin thinks Canes 3, Caps 2 overtime. Colin says, how about an OV goal? Well, OV goal is always appreciated.
When death speaks, attention.
It's time to break the cycle.
Yes, the hockey game is on ESPN and Fubo.
You don't get to wear Saxton in without
myself. She's a pro.
Duster, streaming exclusively on Max.
So if you had to predict, who do you think will score first? I'm not talking team this time. I'm talking player.
Following Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals on TNT. The Indiana Pacers team.
Austin says, sorry, Kyle, I'm rooting for Leafs. Florida teams can keep making the finals. Donna says, Wilson. Austin says, Aho.
In some discomfort there with that wrist, but he remains on the court, guys. So good news, at least so far, for Halliburton and the Pacers. You just joined us, Indiana.
Florida teams can't keep.
Earlier in the half, but boy, they're making their push. Aaron Neesmith was sensational in game 1, 17 points, he hit 4 threes. And he's got it to 10. Struz. We have seen this type of shooting exploration before.
So in this Cavs and Pacers series, I'll root for the Pacers, since the Cavs were the team that swept the Heats this year.
Donovan Mitchell still struggling for me. Now it looks like maybe a shot clock issue. I don't believe Mitchell's 3 hit the rim. I believe they reset the shot clock, but we'll have to take another look here. So it looks like they're going to adjust.
So how many goals do you think we'll have tonight? Is it going to be one, 2, maybe 3 or 4? Like, so far, the Canes were just completely dominating this game. The Caps, I'm not sure if they even have 3 5-on-5 shots on goal.
Coming up for Indiana. And the difference on that possession, he's not facing a load of defense because of the ball move. Now you're not in a position to bring the help. Just good execution offensively to create some space for your best player. So Aaron Neesmith, first free throws of the night, 50th player. First couple of years with Boston and being trained. Summer of 22.
So there's about 4 minutes left until the start of the second period.
What a player he's become. We asked for Carlisle about Neesmith. He said he just can't put enough value on guys who can defend on the wing and shoot. He talked about when they first got him, he showed up and went to the team. He was 2 years into his career, heading into year 3. He told him he wanted to play on the summer league team.
Yeah, so my early impression so far is Canes dominating, and it might be only a matter of time unless the Capitals wake up. It might only be a matter of time until the Hurricanes score first.
This thing is down to single digits. And that's been a few times now where Siakam's had a post up and the Cavs have fallen asleep and lost cutters. But they've been kept alive initially by Allen.
Marlins are winning 2-1 against the Dodgers?
Always wanted to do that.
Literally how?
Switching safe. Get more with Geico.
Best day of cleaning so far.
I will.
It's killing me.
This is a meal. We're talking a good food that makes you feel good meal. You feeling that? Now, meal this. A salad for the first time in a week meal. A catching up with your ex meal.
So, how's your mom?
Been there. Ooh, a sprinkle dad points meal. Do I spy and I need 5 minutes to myself meal? Whatever you're feeling.
A 2-run home run in the 5th inning. Was it Kyle Stowers again?
Our greatest opportunity.
That dude's been on fire.
We make our most extraordinary dreams.
Shots on goal. Hurricanes 12, Capitals 5. And only about half of those Capitals shots were 5-on-5.
Determination.
I got it.
Al says, Kyle, pick your poison, Oilers or Vegas. Meteor.
Yeah. And we gotta beat Toronto.
Yeah.
We gotta beat Toronto.
Well, it's a similar situation to last year where we got smoked in the first game of the second round
Oh, can you put up the
to a
scrolling
team looking for revenge.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
banner? The scrolling banner. Yeah,
yeah.
the one with the chat stuff.
Hicks got the home run. Janaya says, that was sweet to see Toronto win game 1 versus you.
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
So yeah, now we head into the second period of a game tied at nothing. I wonder if the Canes will continue to be as dominant.
Boast by Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. Moisturized with vitamin B3.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
Can you get my bag?
Janaya says, are you going to be live for any Oilers streams? You missed some fun LA Kings and Oilers streams.
Talk to Sleeping Beauty over here.
Owl says last year Marchand diffused the fan hate against us. Berube is kind of stirring it, but that's okay if it makes the series better. Austin says, I like Panthers and love the channel, but tired of Florida teams in the finals.
But certainly, Ray, that period was played exactly the way Carolina wants it to be. Aggressive on the forecheck, keep the puck at the offensive end. The Caps had only 2 minutes and 24 seconds of time in their offensive zone. Most of that was on their power play. Had only 5 shots. 3 of those came on the power play. So what
do we think? Do you think the Capitals will wake up?
Nobody's awake. We're asleep. This is the game.
What do you mean?
I mean, the 0-0 was what I'm trying to say.
Chatfield drove it in for Carolina. 37 shot attempts in the first period for the Hurricanes.
The Capitals have blocked 15 shots. Wow, that was Strome right in front of Anderson.
The next closest team in terms of 30 shot attempts awarded in the period
Oh,
Puck gloved by Logan Thompson.
Carolina has now 50 seconds gone by in this period. Here's Emily.
Thanks, Sean. Andrew Mangiapane took a shot deflected up to his face in the first period.
appreciate that, Austin.
He's back here in the second, so that's good. Speaking of Kane, though, his teammates blocked 15 shots. And I think
Yeah, and, you know, we have our disagreements, right? I understand Toronto's POV. All I was trying to say was that it wasn't intentional. I made my video because people were asking me what I thought about it. And I don't want to argue about it for a week. Hopefully Stolarz is okay. And everybody can move on.
Canes control the puck. Aho loses it at center ice. Carlson sends it down the other way for the Capitals. Oh man.
The ring-a-ding-dong-dong.
Another hitting of the post.
Last time we heard the post, Winnipeg scored a couple seconds later. Oh,
The Capitals
they almost-
definitely waking up.
they almost did the thing too. Oh, the donk.
Al says, go back to sleep, Caps.
Right?
Who had a good, strong first-round series. Zips over the glove of Henderson, but hits the bar as well.
18-16 to go in the second. Face-off won by the Capitals. Shots goes wide. And now it rolls out to the neutral zone and all the way down. Not icing, as Robinson was the first to reach it for the Hurricanes. Now it's a board battle. Alexiev cleared it away. Eller onto the stick of Leonard. Anderson gloves it.
9 regular season games and 5 playoff games tonight in the 6th.
Oh,
After we're done here on ESPN,
I thought we were going to commercial already. I'm like, what?
second-round series, the Edmonton Oilers at the Vegas Golden Knights. Tomorrow night at 7 on Game 2. Panthers and Leafs. Toronto won last night. On to win 5-4. That'll be followed by Game 1, the Stars and the Jets. And on Thursday, we'll be back here at 7 for Game 2 of this series.
Ovechkin has been on the ice for almost 7 minutes and has no shots.
Yeah, this is going 7 games.
It's a potential 3-on-2 for the Canes. Chatfield tries to center it. Oh, man.
Who was their leader in time on ice in the opening round against Montreal. 1 minute in the absence of
17 minutes to go in the second. Hurricanes turn over the puck again, but it's offsides for the Cap. Ohtani ties the game to no one's surprise. The fact that the Marlins are tied after, 6 innings? 5-6 innings is with the Dodgers is shocking.
as the number 8 seed last year. They're swept in 4 games by the Rangers. Number 1 seed this year with a 20-point improvement. He's one of the 3 finalists for the Jack Adams as the coach of the year, along with Scott O'Neill of Winnipeg, Ricky St. Louis of Montreal, and those beliefs Spencer Carter is going to win that. At age 43, second youngest coach in the league. Jarvis moved the ball to Stahl. He keeps possession of the puck, and it was poked away by Carlson. Now Jarvis sends it in behind for Stahl in a
Battle behind the net. Martinuk sends it back to Gostisbehere at the blue line. Protas with the puck. He waits. He shoots.
There
Scores.
it is.
Protas
Ah.
gets the first goal for the Capitals.
All right.
Nice. So Duhaime with the initial work to get the puck to Protas, and then Protas, what a shot. Nice shot. All right, so with 16 minutes to go in the second, the Capitals have taken the 1-0 lead. That's his first career playoff goal. Metallic says, yikes, Anderson.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Puck pass to Aho, who had trouble corralling it. Sandin now with the puck. Centers it. Unfortunately, Carlson could not collect it.
I'm here. I'm dealing with the chat.
Mm-hmm. 15:10 to go in the second. Sandin over to Mangiapane. Mangiapane centers the puck. It goes back to Mangiapane in the corner. Gator Tooth says, let's go, Canes. Puck rolled all the way down, and that will be icing by the Capitals. I'm pretty sure the Capitals are one shot away from already doubling their total shots for the game. Irish Explorer says, I went to the Sabres-themed Tim Hortons in 2022. Canes win the face-off. Orlov sends it around the boards. It rolls to Mangiapane instead. Orlov able to get the puck back. Stretch past to Chatfield. Now it's another battle in the boards. Hurricanes trying to get something going. And that rolls all the way down.
I still can never get over the dog food bag on the ice.
Goal differential in playoffs. 5v5 -2. Special teams +7. That is the Hurricanes. Svechnikov with a shot saved by Logan Thompson. All right, we are going to commercial. And
where are you going?
I'm going to use the restroom.
All right. I have a feeling we're going to be here a late night tonight. Oh, that's too loud. TV got louder. Yeah, I know. It got loud, didn't it?
Tender, juicy, and perfectly
Never had Tim Hortons, TK.
So,
Never had Tim Hortons.
McCrispy strips.
Way too much sugar, kind of like tropical smoothie. Danny say Tim Hortons is not good.
Something reminds me of you. I miss you.
I just called to say
I love you. I love you.
and I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right?
Yeah.
Because of dirt bike.
Gas stations.
You gotta start at the top and work your way down.
David, the best strip clubs in the world are in Toronto.
Oh, you're from Oklahoma.
Do tell.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 991.
What's that? Hey, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. She says Jaws Cobb better wake up and he'll be mowing the neighbor's grass next. Huh? Wakey, kid. Huh?
Amanda, thank you for the fight.
Thank you,
Thank
Amanda.
you. Thank you.
Everybody that doesn't want Kyle to have to get a job at Dunkin' Donuts, super chat 10,000 right now. Huh, Kyle?
Huh?
Wakey, man.
Hey, I'm drinking the tea.
I know. I'm playing with you. Huh? I'm taking care of the chat for you. You should have a little more energy then.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Brent Burns able to pass the puck over to Svechnikov. Svechnikov trying to make something happen.
Oof. Especially since we're going to quadruple overtime. It's the least I can do.
Yeah. Aho tried to center the puck. Now Gossesphere at the blue line. Walker sends it out of play. The Hurricanes still have over twice as much offensive zone time as the Capitals.
DK, I doubt Maurice does it.
Dodgers now lead 3-2 thanks to a Freeman.
Let's turn that down. What the hell happened to it?
Thanks to a Freeman home run.
I doubt that Maurice throws Gadjevich out there. Wouldn't surprise me if he throws the same damn lineup out there. Except for obviously Ekblad and Belinskas out. May as well take Belinskas out. He wasn't on the ice half time anyway, apparently. And I know he got a goal. Just sucks that he so massively contributed to giving one right back.
Let's see. Carlson passes the puck over to Protas, but it's turned over, and now it'll be cleared. Carlson on the rush, trying to send it ahead to Protas. Now Stankoven gets the clear. Gossesphere sends it towards the net. It's blocked. Kokiniemi at the blue line. He shoots. Blocked again.
And cleared.
Puck rolls into the corner.
Oh, right in front. Good positioning.
Hey, Trey.
No icing.
How you doing, buddy?
My chat's froze up. I don't see Trey. Is Trey after GK?
No.
Yeah, my last chat I got on my phone here is TK.
You might have to keep playing.
Usually I can stop it and it's just fine. Let me just come back in and load it back up. Yeah.
Beauvillier pressured off the puck.
blind.
Robinson carries the puck into the zone for the Canes, tries to reach his own flip in, but it will be the Capitals that force the Canes to reset. Centering pass, unable to be corralled.
I'm just going to start practicing now. We are going. I'm just warming it up.
All right, so 2-on-2. Jarvis looking shoots, gloved
geez.
by Logan Thompson.
Yeah, Jake, it's 1-0. 1-0.
1-0 Capitals. Yes,
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't see without my glasses what you were asking because I'm blind. I started the season. I didn't need my glasses for anything. Now I literally need them for everything. Pisses me off. Oh.
Wraparound attempt unsuccessful for Svechnikov.
Boy.
Blake turns over the puck and it leads to a 3-on-2 rush for the Caps. They might get a shot. Oh, Tom Wilson was so close.
Was so far away.
Blake now over the
jeez. All right, that's
Walker
enough
could not
chances for these two teams. That's it.
Blake collects it.
Is that onside?
Glove saved by
glove.
Logan Thompson.
I don't think testing his glove is working, guys.
Collins says,
yeah,
I think Pomo could change the lines. He did take some responsibility for last night, so maybe Samo will get in.
Maybe. I want to know what the hell's going on with Chicken Chuck. He was out of position so often last night.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich.
And it was the whole night too. I just never seen anything like it.
Let's see.
You can't block mods, Oliver. You think we can't? You think she can't see you?
Let's see.
Give my girlfriend one more middle finger. That's your warning.
Let's see. It's the bottom of the 6. Dodgers leading the Marlins 3-2. Marlins still in this.
It wasn't Donna, and nobody was banned. No, Donna wasn't banning anybody last night, Oliver. Oh, there's Trey. It won't let me show it, Trey. The YouTube automatic moderator got it. See, and then there goes the internet because I'm using the Wi-Fi.
All right. Mm-hmm. 9:16 to go in the second.
Tomorrow night should be fun, Kyle.
It should.
Tomorrow night should be just a little bundle of joy.
Centering pass intended for Martinook.
Yeah, man, I know it's going to be 10 times worse tomorrow.
Leonard's couldn't enter the zone, so Alexiev with the puck sends it back to the neutral zone. Donna says, "Stop it, Jaws! Don't say that."
You're prepared for quadruple overtime, right? Now you know I sat here and told you that Dallas was going to come back and win, and that Winnipeg was going to come back and win. That's two things. I'm sure you don't want to agree with me on this one, so that the next thing is the thing that I'm right about. Because if you agree, then it won't happen. You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh boy,
Ovechkin, what a hit!
Nobody ever hits him back though.
Strome tried for the deflection off of Ovi.
There he goes again.
And another turnover.
Oh, shit.
Beauvillier.
Oh, he missed.
Anderson made the save.
Did he make the save?
Yeah.
My eyes can't see quick enough anymore. I should be tired.
Yeah, Capitals fans are really enjoying the performance. Boom. I mean, how old is Jarvis? And he just got bodied by 40-year-old Ovechkin.
Yeah. But nobody ever hits Ovi back.
Owl says, Leafs fans better pray we win because they won't be able to handle Tom Wilson in a playoff series.
Right?
Sunswine says, Kane's got to blow it up if they lose this series.
Well, they already kind of, losing Nichus was stupid. Not that it's blowing it up, but yeah, Tracy says they kind of did already. Yeah.
PJ Jones is laughing. All right, Hurricanes moving through center ice. Gostisbehere with the puck at the blue line, waits, shoots.
But maybe it'll work out for them in the sense like it did with us with the Trocheck thing. We ended up with Luosterainen out of that trade.
Capitals.
Not that wasn't the only piece, but that's the piece that.
Oh, Protas right in front. Puck batting around near the paint, but it is the Hurricanes now on the rush. Stankoven looking back to Kokiniemi. Back to Gostisbehere at the blue line. Over to Walker. Carrier able to keep it alive. Stankoven
will
gloves.
You stop testing his glove?
By Logan Tuck.
It's not working. Did they think they saw something in the film?
All right, so Capitals still with the 1-0 leads. Massively outplaying the other team and still losing. Where have we seen this story before?
Mm. Well, we just need to win tomorrow night, or
Yeah.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your key.
What if the team hates me so much that they're willing to lose to the Leafs just because they know the hell our life would become if we lost to the Leafs?
I don't think
What
they
if
have
they
that.
hate me that much?
I don't think they have that strong a vendetta against you. Kevin says, "Who thinks the Jets will make it to the final?"
Here in DC, the Canes have one of the most creative free agencies, free offices in the NHL. Look at the recent contracts of Frederick Anderson and Taylor Hall that have performance-based movement clauses. Nobody has talked in the league and think of recent examples of this. If Freddie Anderson doesn't play in a third of the games by next year's Olympic break,
Imagine if the Leafs go up 3-0 and choke the series.
Oh my God.
Now, I'd rather just dispatch them in 5 or 6 without that kind of hole to crawl back out of.
I can't even go there in my head.
Chatfield's shot blocked. Now Tom Wilson at center ice, able to send it in, but no further. Tom Wilson once again trying to handle the puck. Dubois. Svechnikov shots high, out of play. 5:01 to go in the second.
Oh.
Dana says, I think the Jets rebounds. The demons have been exorcised.
We'll see. It's all up to Helly about which version shows up.
Carrier shot goes wide. For some reason, I thought there was a Carrier on the Capitals too, but maybe I'm confusing it for maybe it was it the Canadiens that had a Carrier.
You expect me to remember that stuff? I can barely remember the Panthers players anymore. By this time next year, I'll just be asleep on the couch while you're calling the games, and I'll just be like, "Go." I'll be in the other room running OnlyFans while you're calling the games.
4:42 to go in the second. Canes win the face-off. Trying to move the puck.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Beauvillier on the rush. Over to Mangiapane.
Oh.
Sent it in front, intended for Protas. Capitals collected at the blue line. Roy sent it into the corner for Duhaime. Duhaime looking. Duhaime loses the puck. Four minutes to go in the second. Stankoven flips the puck in, rolls into the corner. Roy is there to try and keep it away from the Hurricanes. Beauvillier sends it towards the opposite corner. Protas turns over the puck. Now it's recollected by Roy. Orlov collects the puck in his own zone, crosses center ice, enters the Capital zone. Puck rolls over to TVR. In the
giveaway.
Giveaway. Shots blocked.
Kings have got to get people in front of the net.
Jarvis back to the blue line. Orlov now shoots. Shot blocked again.
And sent around. Kings still got to it. Right. Nobody's there in front of the net. Are they not listening, Kyle? I don't think they're even listening.
I don't think they're listening. It's almost like they can't hear you.
They must have gotten rid of the bug in the room.
The bug in the room is only
for Zito.
For Zito.
Yeah.
And for Maurice.
Exactly. Especially Maurice. He listens to my pregame and makes the freaking changes as soon as he hears what I say.
Burns with the puck.
Oh, it's my fault. If you watched the recap last night, in the pregame, I asked for a nice, easy playoff game with no discussions about who was going to get suspended after the game.
You jinxed. That's hardcore. What is wrong with you?
Well,
Aho nearly got a chance.
My bad. That's my bad. If only I could find a way to monetize that.
Gus the Spirit.
All right, come on, Carolina.
Get sponsored by DraftKings.
Get sponsored, yeah.
Glenn asks, does Bob know about the puppets?
I don't know what anybody knows other than I know Ekblad blocked me. Borgstrom's mom used to watch the videos. And I was told by someone that I can't repeat about one player that watched a few videos but I can't repeat it. It's not like Barkov or Kachuk or somebody. That's as much as I know.
No, we got.
But Ekblad blocked me twice. So, I mean, he blocked my first Jawsaholic Twitter account. And then when I had a second one, he blocked me again. So, Ekblad knows me. We don't
have the jerseys. We don't have the jerseys for all 32 teams.
No.
TKS, they may just sign an NDA.
They tried to, I thought I was going to get a cease and desist. That was my concern.
1:14 to go in the second.
Let's just put it this way. I don't foresee the Tom Grossi arc in my future where I'm announcing a Florida Panthers draft pick anytime soon. Oh, shit.
Dramatic Game 7 wins on back-to-back nights. Nothing would surpass what Dallas did to Colorado, but Winnipeg's win over St. Louis. My goodness. That just couldn't happen, and then it did. Now both teams look like they're going to get players back for this series.
And he blocked me. He blocked me the first time before I started calling him eggplant, so it wasn't that. I just bitched about him too much on Twitter, I guess.
Glenn says, Jaws, watch out for Ekblad. He's not skating faster. He might deadlift 800 now.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I have passed the age where I will pick any fights with anybody under the age of 30. Not that I ever picked any fights before, but I was a black belt in judo. I could defend myself. I don't know how my body would react now.
You probably still have those moves.
I have the reflexes, but if I don't if I don't completely immobilize the guy on the first throw, I might be in trouble. You know what I mean? The reflexes are still there, but I mean, you've seen what happened when we try to box now.
Yeah.
It goes fast.
Dana says, good memory seeing the stall name.
Yeah. David, yeah, I think Ekblad's only 28.
11 seconds left in the second.
They're still playing a game? I hadn't noticed. Carolina's going to have PTSD if they lose this game 1-0.
And sometimes the shot quality teams can overpass.
See.
Pass up good scores.
Okay. What was that, icing?
The fans want a penalty as Wilson got knocked down.
Wilson got knocked down.
He gets knocked down a lot for a big dude.
Andrew asks, are you streaming the Edmonton Vegas game?
I don't think we're going to do that one tonight. I think as those series get on, we'll get to some of the late games. Last night, truth be told, kind of exhausted Kyle and I.
Yeah.
I think we need a good night's sleep. I didn't sleep well. He didn't sleep well.
Yeah. Hey, the Fish have retaken the lead against the Dodgers.
Okay.
They might actually defeat the defending World Series champs in a game, which is a way higher than any expectations I had for the Marlins. Thanks to Norby and Myers.
Watch him get a goal here after I pitch. What?
We have to do this face.
Come on. He won the draw clean, man. See that? He won the draw. They blew the whistle. All right.
And finally, let's see.
Okay.
David says, if we have to trade Bennett, how about Bennett and Ekblad for McDavid? Rather keep Bennett, but just saying. So the Capitals are winning 1-0 after 2, in spite of having about half the shots and half the offensive zone time as the Hurricanes. I'm not sure if Jaws really watched hockey before the Panthers. Let's see, 17 minutes to go. So. All right. The Cavs are winning 86-71 over the Pacers with 3.5 minutes to go in the third. So, unless there's a monumental choke, it looks like the Cavs will be tying up the series before it goes to Indiana. All right, folks, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom.
want to see the Patriots make tough contested twos and not the wide open ribbon triple or transition opportunities. Allen's feet in the corner, take it away. They're going to have to get their analysis right. He is
All right, now we got basketball on the TV, huh? Jeez. I guess it's too early. The other game hasn't started yet. Yeah.
All right. Oh. Yeah, the Nuggets would surrender the huge lead, right? Yeah, I think there was some massive comeback. Yeah, yesterday it was the Nuggets that rallied back from the deficit, and also the Celtics blowing the lead to the Knicks. Amanda says Panthers should get it done tomorrow, and I feel like we are gonna finish in 6, but I said 5. Dodger tie it up again thanks to Ohtani again. Man, high-end talent, am I right? But the fact that the Marlins are making it a game against the Dodgers. How bad is the Marlins pitcher ERA right now? So yeah, Capitals definitely improved in the second period, I would say. The Hurricanes still out shooting them and out possessing them in the offensive zone, but it's Protas who gets the first goal of the night. So what is your prediction for the third period? Do you think that the Hurricanes will get it tied up? Do you think the Capitals extend the lead? So let us see what we're dealing with as far as again go Pacers tonight.
You'll let your best player get a breather, but he gets sent sense that this Pacers team was trying to make a run here, extending those minutes a little bit here at the start of the third to just the Pacers gaining momentum.
All right, so Marlins Dodgers going to the bottom of the 7th, tied. The Pacers have pulled within 14. So the Pacers still down by double digits as the third quarter winds down.
This is not the kind of offense that you want to see from the Pacers right now. Penalty situation, so Isaaco Carl is going to shoot free throws. They just forgot about it. You see Maverick got caught looking up at the rim.
So what are your impressions so far? What are your impressions so far from this game? Do you think this is going to be a long series? It seems like that neither the Capitals or Hurricanes really feel like surrendering goals. It is only 1-0 after 2. We might be in for a long series. Derek says, I say Caps in 7. I picked Caps to win too. I don't know if in 7.
Massive shot for the Pacers. How about the decision of Carlisle?
So at the end of the third quarter, it's Cavs 98, Pacers 84. So it's not entirely out of reach for the Pacers, but they can't afford any more slip-ups. PJ Jones says Canes in 7, but I feel like it's a coin flip if it goes the distance.
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, it makes you resourceful, not just a ruler. It's a back scratcher. So when eczema's out of hand, show it who's boss with. Get itch relief fast, as soon as 48 hours, and get clear skin that lasts. Nemluvio works like nothing before, treating eczema at its core. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. It's the first treatment of its kind that calms the nerves that make you itch, soothes inflammation, and restores skin barrier. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take. Experience.
Now, if you had to predict who gets the next goal, any player from either team, what are your thoughts?
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network. Oh, no. What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected. What up, Chad? Double or no. I text you guys.
So Derek says Caps in 7, PJ Jones says Kane 7. Of all the possible series left, are there any that would be candidates for a sweep? Mm-hmm. I think there's at least 4 minutes to go.
Okay. All right. Here, let me get you more water.
Thank you.
He's been forced to go a little bit deeper into his bench, missing those 3 integral pieces. No Mobley, no Farley, no Hunter. Jerome, Colby. Nothing short. He's got a lot of guys who've had opportunities over the course of this season. Understand what's expected of them. They're confident in their abilities. And having said all of that, there's still a lot of time in this game. Officials are going to get tied. Jerome, Kenny Deanna saw this Caps defense script that has been so good tonight. Really a testament to what Kenny Atkinson has unlocked with this team, with his coaching staff. They've got a team that won 47 games last year, no major roster changes. But the way that this team is defended, we're talking about the offense. Their defense this year was next level.
Let's make sure tomorrow, Kyle, we make those pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you planning on heading to the store tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Text me a list.
Definitely might need more chocolate chips.
Okay. Oh, you've been eating them?
On occasion, but not every night. Since there's been basically no other dessert, and that's by intent. Those chocolate chips you got are good.
Yes, they are.
They're not the tiny little ones. All right, so I'll go ahead and switch over back to because the third period's about to start. Yep, less than 2 minutes.
Who shrunk the Skittles and packed them with a rush of flavor.
Did you accidentally trick yourself too?
Yeah. Shrink the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Your nerves might be shot. Your hopes exposed like an open net. And you might be desperate to break through. And you might be cursing droughts.
Okay. This game is almost as exciting as last night's, huh? Yeah.
Almost.
Almost. Just minus all the goals and the hitting and the intensity
Yeah.
and the craziness. Other than that,
The Capitals have blocked.
just like last night.
The Hurricanes have blocked 8 shots. The Capitals have blocked 25.
Good Lord. All right, well, maybe we'll get a 10-goal third period.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico from downtown Washington, D.C. Game 1 of this second-round series. Washington leading.
Ozone time. Capitals 5:57. Hurricanes 12:29. And the Hurricanes almost double the shots, 20-11. And yet it is the Capitals with the 1-0 lead. Where have we heard this story before? The Hurricanes apparently hit 4 posts and crossbars in that period. James says, I just saw the Panthers signs Ludwig Johnson, and the Twitter post for it is just full of Leafs fans calling our entire team dirty. Good old Twitter.
Yeah, we should have fun tomorrow. You know, I wonder if I'm going to have to make an adjustment to who can chat tomorrow. I might have to do something tomorrow. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can make the chat subscriber only.
Well, I mean, I don't think that would stop Leafs fans from.
No, but you can make it so they have to have been subscribed for a certain amount of time. So it would stop brand new people from like just coming to the chat and being obnoxious.
It's a shame because it's always nice to hear from people watching us for the first time.
I know. It's a balance, right?
So the Capitals are going back on the power play.
Okay.
Blake with the puck. Blake gets called for tripping Carlson.
That's tripping. That looks like intent to injure. I think he should be suspended.
Stefan, you're not a Leafs fan.
So the Canes going to get a shorty to fix this game up.
Well, I get it to a certain extent with the Leafs fans. Like it's their goalie, but
I mean, I totally understand the upsetness and all of that. You know, I mean, it's just there's no rational thought when it comes to these things. For some people, you got all these people that never played the game that are guessing what, or never played sports, period, guessing what, you know, this decision that he should have made in his head, or guessing what the intent was in a split second.
Talked about what a great job Carolina does at the blue line, denying the entries.
1:21 left on the Capitals power play, 18:54 to go in the third. Puck won by the Hurricanes and cleared. Carlson at center ice gives it away, forcing Chikrin to recollect it in his own zone. Carlson passes to Chikrin. Chikrin enters the zone, sends it towards the boards, tries to maintain possession. Strome able to recollect it. Ovi looking. Can't hang on to it. Cleared by the Canes.
That's almost like a senior league game. You got two 40-year-olds battling over a puck, and Burns wins it, chips it out, it bounced off Ovi. Ovechkin's only 39. He don't want you to be rushing him for the 40 set. A youngster in that battle.
All right.
Okay.
He's played 1,500 games in his career. It's amazing.
Capitals win that face-off. McMichael trying to hang on to the puck. Dubois could not keep it in. Ovi could only do so much there. 18 minutes to go in the third. Dubois trying to get the puck. Ovechkin sent it to Mangiapane, but it will be collected by the Canes. They will get an offensive zone rush. What a couple of saves by
You got a penalty?
Logan Thompson.
Looks like it.
Johnson hasn't had many testing shots against him, but he had to snap the pad up. Number 8, Washington,
So Dubois gets called for a slash.
Washington only has one defenseman on the ice. Ovi's trying to get back here. There's the slash under the hands of Stahl.
Oh, it's Ovi. It's Ovi that gets
Yeah.
called. That was a slash?
Ah.
Or lose momentum. That's a really good kill for Carolina. Now they jump on the power play and a chance.
It's kind of weak.
Hurricanes win the face-off. Centering feed.
But they got to help Carolina get the game tied somehow.
Gostisbehere with the puck. Back to Aho. Jarvis at the blue line. Gostisbehere back to Jarvis. Aho tried to get it to Gostisbehere, and instead it will roll out. Jarvis over to Aho. Svechnikov, Blake. Blake advances the puck towards the corner. Now it goes back to Gostisbehere. Blake along the boards. Aho. Gostisbehere is just a cycling of the puck. Jarvis. Gostisbehere shot. Out.
Let me guess.
Glove
Glove
save.
save.
Yep. How did you know? Jankowski will not return for the Hurricanes in this game.
Hey. That's going to hurt come the fourth overtime. Yeah. Oh, you're just mad because I might be right. What's the line from Rob Roy? Bad enough that it might be true without you wishing it so.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. Burns, Hall, shots, goes wide. Kokiniemi back to Burns.
I swear to God,
over
if
the
he
Hall.
shooted the glove again. Oh, right in his pecker hole. All right. Let's check out what the chat's got to say.
I haven't seen anything new from the chat in 8 minutes.
Okay, that must be.
41 seconds left on the Carolina power play. 16-13 to go in the third. Svechnikov sends it over to Jarvis. Back to Aho. Svechnikov held it in. Aho along the boards in the corner. Over to Svechnikov. Back to Jarvis. Gostisbehere. Jarvis tries a shot. Jarvis over to Gostisbehere. Svechnikov back to Gostisbehere. Shot blocked. Jarvis able to pass the puck along to Blake.
Blocked.
Capitals back at full strength.
No, Jake, I think there's I think he was talking about the song by Frankie Goes to Hollywood called Relax. I think that's what he was talking about.
Protas with the puck passes to the lawn.
Ted, yeah, Maurice is an absolute master at dealing with the media.
Is that a typo, or does Carolina have 82 shot attempts in this game and the Capitals have 28?
No, I mean,
that's shots. That's shots, not shot attempts. 26-11.
Is that correct?
The Capitals have blocked 29 shots. They have blocked more shots
than have gotten through. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin says, come on, Canes. Maurice should be the next puppet with the glasses and crazy theories. Less than 14 minutes to go in the third. Shot attempts are apparently 13-0 in favor of Carolina in this period alone. That will be icing by the Hurricanes.
You missed his turn at the yard.
13.5 to go in the third. It is still a 1-0 game. My favorite kind of game.
Yeah, I know. I know it's your favorite. Paul Maurice is at home going, that's what I want. That's my game.
Shot attempt since Protas goal. Carolina 44, Washington 6.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a soccer score. Svechnikov dumps the puck in, but it is Sandin who sends it to the corner. Puck retaken, rolls through the paint, but the Capitals are there. McMichael, he has Tom Wilson. The puck rolls wide, and then the centering pass to Sandin fails. Lars Eller with the puck. It goes into the corner. Now he passes it over to Mangiapane, who sends it around the boards. Intended for Leonard. Lars Eller and Leonard fighting for it.
No icing as Carlson goes back to play.
Leonard shoots directly into Freddie Anderson. And things getting chippy.
A little something going here.
Do the Dolphins make the playoffs this season? Does Tua remain healthy?
No.
Plus 2,000 betting odds. Glenn asks, how many more years can Carolina keep coming back with the same group of forwards?
I know.
Hey, Rosado, how you
Hey,
doing?
Rosado.
So, tonight, we're going to work on our checking.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
On Nick. Now we can save our customers money when they college.
And whether they need car, home, boat, or pet coverage.
Besides, now let's go again.
Glenn says Tua isn't healthy now.
Yeah.
My turn. Foot.
And yet it's probably better having him at quarterback than whatever the hell is going on in Cleveland. The quarterback room in Cleveland, Deshaun Watson,
Right.
Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco,
Jeez.
and 2 rookies, Dylan Gabriel and, of course, Shedeur Sanders.
That's crazy.
Ted, that's the odds I made up for the Dolphins making the playoffs and staying healthy throughout the season. Or the Tua.
The Capital One Venture X business card. What's the name of it?
PJ Jones says Canes are going to reset with all the expiring contracts. Burns, Orloff likely gone. If the Finns play Quinn, then there's a chance.
This night of Stanley Cup playoff action on ESPN just getting started. We're finished here on the Las Vegas for Game 1 out west. The Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. They split 4 regular season meetings. It looks like the Golden Knights won't have Alex Pietrangelo in their lineup for Game 1. Be a loss for them.
12 minutes to go in the third.
Some without them earlier in the year.
Rosado says, my mom says we are more rivals with Boston than we are Tampa, and we're not rivals with them.
In the second period, Bruins up here with Ovechkin and Strome for the first shift of this game. He's moved on and got into the middle, so they give him a promotion here.
Burns, puck bounces into the air. Ovi sends it up ahead. It's tied at 4 at the top of the 8th for the Dodgers and Marlins.
4, as in 4 overtimes.
No.
You know what's funny?
What?
If it goes 4 overtimes during the intermissions, we can stream the other game.
Ted says, Jaws, I will be 50 this summer. I pray the Dolphins win the Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Oh, man. Yeah, because I'm 53 and they won when I was 1. So you just came in right at the wrong time. Shit. That sucks. Because I remember my first birthday, they won the Super Bowl. I definitely remember that. I was at the game cheering. I remember.
You wish.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Hey! They beat him
Stankoven
left side,
scores.
too.
Apparently, the solution is if
Oh,
at first you don't
that's-
succeed,
That's
try
quite literally
again.
the only thing I said in the second period intermission was stop testing them glove side.
And the game is tied at 1.
Oh, we are going to.
Stop it.
I can't stop it. I can't help it.
Why do you insist on torturing me with all these non-Panthers
Because
games?
you were always asleep while I'm working. That's why. Every day at noon, I'm been up for 6 hours working.
Real
and you're
cinema.
just getting out of bed, taking a shower.
Real Cinema says I was 4 for the last playoff win. Didn't even know what
Oh,
football was.
Jeez.
You were still older than me. We are halfway through the third period, and now the game is tied. Here come the Canes again.
What a-
Shot
Oh,
saved
look
by
at-
Logan Thompson.
over the
Flips over the net. Irish Explorer says, I approve of being asleep. Thank you, Irish.
Yeah. Oh.
Who scored for the Canes? It was Logan Stankoven, the new acquisition that they got from Dallas in exchange as part of that Mikko Rantanen trade. Dubois with the puck. Of course I like overtime playoff hockey. If there was a night I'd appreciate the break from extra hockey. Last night was exhausting.
Yes, it was.
And we'll be right back here tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night is going to be just all sorts of rainbows and unicorns and puppies and ice cream.
Adonis says, well, Stankoven has been very good in their top six, pretty much a better fit than Rantanen. Don't start bringing up ice cream now. I have gone so long with only increasingly stale pancakes as desserts.
Oh, my God. You're just so...
I mean, I know there's only so long.
Spoiled. Oh, man.
Well, I'll be making more pancakes tomorrow. Oh, no. Petrangelo is out for tonight due to illness.
Oh.
Real Cinema says it would be hilarious if the Avs end up being the biggest losers in the Rantanen trades triangle since they started the whole thing.
What's that?
Real Cinema says it would be hilarious if the Avs end up being the biggest losers in the Rantanen trades triangle since they started the whole thing.
Right. I mean, they kind of are. They kind of are.
New Downy Comfy Cozy.
You think about it.
For an elevated cozy we call Cozy. Transform your everyday with new Downy Comfy Cozy.
And I get that they wanted to make sure they got assets, but they're in the middle of a cup window. It just...
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee.
So, what was that you said?
Just saying, Colorado was in the middle of a cup window. I understand you want to make sure you get assets, but
Glenn,
it was just a stupid move.
Glenn says, I did not like the way Nate Schmidt looks defensively.
I mean, nobody looked good yesterday.
Trey says, the move at Whataburger is to get the Whata Wings chicken nuggets tossed in honey butter and get a stack of pancakes and use those as taco shells.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Unrelated, now I am craving one of those loaded sweet potatoes from Texas Roadhouse. You know, the one there they put a marshmallow and like the caramel and the sugar.
Yeah.
Basically turns the sweet potato into a dessert. Marlins have runners on first and second with one out. Scoring does not seem to be the Marlins' issue this year. It seems to be the fact that all of their pitchers have an over 7 ERA.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that includes the one that they were trying to potentially trade before the deadline in Sandy Alcantara.
Oh, boy. And icing? No.
Yeah, the Capitals may the Capitals may need to shoot more than 13 times if they want to win. Rosado asks, can we stream the Marlins when they play Baltimore on July 11th to 13th?
Yeah, I don't know that that's going to happen.
Ted says, love Texas Roadhouse. They have them in. Logan Thompson with a close call on that previous shift. Ryan Reen says it's Kane's time. David says, honestly, as bad as the Cats played yesterday in the first and second periods, the most egregious thing to me is getting scored on because someone forgot to jump the bench and play, and it led to a rush.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Adonis says, do any of you guys know Mike Bartner on YouTube or MB on Hockey on social media?
No. But I don't do a lot of social media.
Losses when leading after the second in the NHL playoffs. This postseason, 11. Last postseason, there were 12. So the second round is barely started, and the losses for teams after leading in the second period and throughout the whole playoffs is almost eclipsed the total number from last year.
So the question is, if this does go to 4 overtimes, which one of us falls asleep first?
Apparently the Marlins stranded 3 on base.
He took his mouth guard away from Aho. What a gesture of sportsmanship he gave it back to him. Aho never has his mouth guard. So Wilson just snaps it out of his mouth.
Ryan Reen says, cue Billy Madison, you blew it. PJ Jones says, Wilson is a rat.
Yeah.
Vitalik says, I'll take the over on Kyle sleeping first. That's usually a good bet, to be honest. Ground out into double play. Trey called it, too. 6:25 to go in the third. Strome banked it ahead, but the Hurricanes do recollect it. Rosado says, I might get Marlins season tickets. Why not? I mean, they gotta be insanely cheap, right?
Man, I don't know.
305 Jormon says, shut up about the Marlins, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, someone says it.
What exactly is wrong about talking about the Marlins?
You're supposed to call this riveting, crazy, exciting hockey game. This game is so much more exciting than the game last night. Have you not been paying attention? Washington almost has 15 shots on goal.
Washington really thought they could get away with not even reaching 15 shots on goal.
Oh, no!
It's a breakaway. Leonard, he waits.
Oh,
and
he
misses. Are you kidding?
Oh!
Leonard, buddy.
He didn't get a shot on goal out of that.
God damn it.
Oh.
305 asks, how did this Marlins game take more importance over this amazing game? Real Cinema says, I'd wait to see if the Marlins blow up the roster again or actually try build something meaningful.
But the good news is, if it goes to overtime, you can watch the other game in the intermission. I could bring you home the Dunkin' Donuts application. Those are your options.
PJ Jones says, wearing them out. I mean,
it just slipped. It just puck just went off his stick. Samoskevich would have scored there.
Canes won the face-off, but could not hold it in the zone. Rosado says Kyle should get a job at Disney. Oh, that ship sailed about 5 years ago.
If we was moving back to Florida, we wouldn't be moving to Orlando. We'd be moving right next to the arena.
You want to deal with sunrise traffic every day?
I ain't driving anywhere. I'm taking the Uber. I live right by the arena, take an Uber to the games. You think I'm driving? I ain't driving. Walk to the mall, walk to the game, go home.
Hurricanes still have over twice as much offensive zone time.
Donna can drive anywhere. She'll drive my old decrepit ass around.
Wilson with the puck sends it up ahead. Ohtani is coming up, so that probably means the Marlins are about to lose. .330 to go in this riveting game that totally is worth talking about more than the Marlins making it an actual game against the defending World Series champs. You don't understand. Like, the Dodgers blew out the Marlins.
I'm really pissed at you for not making pancakes yesterday, because now we don't even have overtime pancakes. I'm just saying. Oh, boy, that was a nasty hit. Not dirty, but it looked like could have got hurt, but nobody's hurt. 2:53 left. Washington's still stuck on 13 shots on goal.
What, do you need to pull Logan Thompson or something, Caps? What is it going to take for you to get actual shots on goal? Imagine pulling the goalie in a tie game.
I believe I've heard. Well, no, that happened. Didn't that happen with one of the teams the other year?
Yes, it did.
With trying to make the playoffs because they couldn't have a tie.
Yes. 2:10 to go in the third.
2:10 to go here. Edmonton and Vegas coming up next.
Edmonton and Vegas starting in about 12 minutes.
Yeah, Orlando's not the same.
Ground out to Ohtani. Okay, good. Marlins did not surrender yet another run to Ohtani.
Metal, that's exactly what I was saying. You said, or thinking, you said Boquist would have sent that 6 feet wide, that breakaway. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, boy. Gold Slayer, yeah. Poor Donna has to work in the morning, and she's trying to stay up and watch this game.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you will see me at the top. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up.
Rosado says you guys should check out Maroon 5's new song.
Is it like their old stuff or their newer stuff.
Here at Once
Boy,
Upon a
my
Time,
eyes.
just the Capital One Venture X business card.
Maybe this game goes to overtime and the Marlins get extra innings. Jaws and Kyle can stay up all night.
Oh boy.
What's in your wallet?
On Rosado says kinda.
Kinda.
Metallic says everybody remember to fondle the like button and give the subscribe button some action too. Rosado says it's still very synthetic.
With 2:10 to go, the fans on their feet here in Washington trying to spur on the home team.
2:10 to go in the third. Hurricanes win the faceoff.
Come on.
Oh, there's a stoppage on the faceoff.
So Aho's going to get kicked out here. Let's see if they bring. Looks like Jackson Blake will take the draw. He's right-handed against Dubois. Straight to feet of Dubois. Oh, we got a penalty here. It's going to be a Caps penalty.
A Caps penalty? Are you kidding me? They're going to call a high stick?
Off the face-off.
Washington penalty number 6. 2-minute minor. High sticking.
So Chikrin gets called for high sticking. Yeah, the coach got so mad his gum flew out of his mouth.
Oh my God.
Carberry on the Capitals bench. So the Hurricanes are going on the power play. Yeah, that's high sticking.
I'm not real sure why. He can't change the penalty. And Chikrin's got to go to the box. And Carolina with a chance for their first lead of the night of their third power play.
So Hurricanes on the power play with 2:07 to go in the third. Gostisbehere with the puck. Sends it over to Blake. Blake having trouble handling it. Cleared by the Caps.
Oh, why is everybody getting so weird?
Jarvis over to Aho. Over to Gostisbehere.
Oh, all right, call a goal.
Jarvis
if you don't want overtime.
over to Aho. Whiffs.
Not clear.
Gostisbehere
Oh.
over to Jarvis. Jarvis looking back to Aho. Over to Gostisbehere. Back to Aho. Gostisbehere. Back to Blake. Are you guys going to shoot or not? Gostisbehere. Hello? Hello? Gostisbehere. 1 minute remaining in the period. Svechnikov and Blake trying to get the puck. Puck out of play with 49 seconds left. Fight.
There we go.
Fight.
Now this game's getting good. They just had to play the first game to get used to each other. Now we'll play another whole game tonight.
Owl says I left for like 2 hours and come back to only one goal being scored in that time. The Marlins and Dodgers have gone to extra innings. Too bad I don't think there's any way for me to tune into that game.
The Caps have stayed solid in their diamond formation, and they kind of match up pass to pass. And Carolina's not going to get anything done
So 42 seconds left on the Carolina power play. 49 seconds left in the third period. It is down to a 3-point game in Cleveland. Wow. The Pacers are trying to steal game 2.
Jeez.
They already won game 1. Go Pacers. No, we are not paying for DirecTV anymore.
Well, it doesn't. It's no good. It's useless now for the Panther games.
Burns over to Walker. Walker sends it all the way around the boards. It's collected and cleared again.
It goes in. Oh, my eyes are killing me. I'm going to have to go wash out my eyes during the intermission.
Burns to Kotkaniemi. Over the Hull.
Come on. You can't even complete a pass to get a shot. You guys are on a power play. Oh,
Wilson
shit.
On the rush. The penalty is about to end, but it will be the Hurricanes that collect it.
And we are going to overtime. Oh, this is going to be a long 7 games. Oh, my God. Okay. Stanky who got that goal, right?
Stankoven.
Yeah.
Hello, Damien. Derek is predicting Aho and Dubois for overtime. So it's about a few minutes left to go. We got about 14 minutes. Yeah, Marlins are going to extra innings. How does one do a recap of a baseball game? Wow, the Pacers have won. I guess Tyrese Halliburton made a 3 in the last second. So Tyrese Halliburton wins game 2 for the Pacers. The Pacers win 120-119. Yeah, the Pacers won.
Basketball brings so much joy to my life.
Oh,
the Pacers won.
wow.
On a buzzer beating 3.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go wash my eyes out. My eyes are absolutely killing me for some reason. I think the pollen's getting to them today.
So
Just kind of a turnover there, and he came in a great play to me in the middle there. I saw Halsey was kind of going back.
So the
selected to shoot, and
The Oilers and Vegas game is about to start, so I'll watch some of that during this intermission. David says, truly horrible execution by the Cavs at the end. A turnover off the inbounds, then couldn't get rebounds off missed free throw.
That's a great stat. How many playoff games you play?
I think it was 96.
That's
I played a lot more than that.
Did you know Mario Lemieux never scored an overtime goal in the playoffs?
You scored some really nice goals in playoffs.
Yeah. Not
He didn't need overtime.
Not need overtime, exactly. 40 Hal. Ogie for the first time.
Was that a shot? Because I played 96 games, I only got the one playoff goal? Was that
So-
what it was about?
After the overtime goal, that's a special goal. You stand up tall, PK Subban. You're doing just great.
So, shoulder sack.
Not too much.
So yeah, the Capitals and Hurricanes are headed to overtime. What are your thoughts? Who is going to get that? Here we are. The Oilers and Kings. The puck is dropped. So I see Pickard has stayed the Edmonton starter.
Loses the first two games. Calvin Pickard replaces them against the LA Kings in round number 1, Cali, and goes on a 4-game win streak, and now, of course, he is the starter again tonight. And it's always been a question mark for Edmonton coming into the playoffs. Skinner obviously leading them to the Stanley Cup final, Game 7 last year.
So
Took 2 games in there to make the switch, and Pickard gets the start here to start off round 2. How strange of a spot as well for Pickard, wondering maybe if he has a poor outing, would they go right back to Skinner? That goaltending uncertainty is probably not something you want. No, definitely. I mean, trying to enter a goal is not as tough to do. McDavid successfully by Aiden Hill. And he squares off with McDavid for the first time.
Aiden Hill makes the save.
Aiden Hill, his magic carpet ride a couple of years ago, all the way to a Stanley Cup title, began in the second round against the Edmonton Oilers when he took over in game number 3 from Laurent Brossoit. When he was injured, all he did was then go on an 11-game winning run and hoist the cup. Yeah, Aiden Hill, much like the Stars for Vegas Golden Knights, got off to a little bit of a slow start.
Who is going to get that? Who is going to get that? Hey, Nate, thank you for the 10. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Nate. Says, let's hope it doesn't go to 5 overtimes. Got too bored with the Washington-Carolina game. Vegas and Edmonton should be more fun.
So he takes no chances 1 minute in.
Yeah, that's a big loss for Vegas. Obviously, I heard Petrangelo in the game with an illness, and I think there's so much focus on Vegas' D trying to slow down the speed of the Edmonton Oilers. It's part of the reason they won the Stanley Cup 2 years ago. Is led by their team.
All right, so Oilers lose the face-off. Puck controlled by Golden Knights.
Pinned up against the boards by Nugent Hopkins, who takes the puck away. And of course, these Vegas Golden Knights also without Pavel Arfield, who was their leading goal scorer during the regular season, as he missed the final game of the last series.
Oh, it looks like one of the Golden Knights players was slow to get up. Play will stop. I'm not sure what's going. Hurdle is holding his face. Hurdle is on the bench. Oh, it was a high stick.
So it looks like we're going to have a call here as the refs competed. Yeah, 4-minute penalty, blood. Refs come together, get the call. It's under review right now. And Dave Jackson, of course, our officiating expert, and we will check in with Jackson here. Jackson almost looked maybe the visual of friendly fire as Keegan Colasar was there as well, but they can review this because they call 4 minutes.
Correct. And as you mentioned, the referee's arm is running in the air. Linesmen can't call penalties, but they can stop play if they feel the player's injured. And I believe that's what happened there. They could tell he was injured coming off the ice. They saw what happened. Once that happens, they can get their reverse of events. And they say, listen, he was high sticked. The referees choose to make the call. Then the board just confirm the call. And that's what we'll probably see here. After review, the rookie on ice is confirmed. 93 for Edmonton, 4 for high stick.
So Nugent Hopkins draws a he gets a double minor penalty for high sticking.
It will be an extended power play for, at least percentage-wise this season, the number 2 power play in the NHL for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, that's the right call. That's what you want to see, right? The refs did a great job there coming together, realizing that there's an injury on the play, reviewing it, making sure they had the right call. A good opportunity for Vegas here on home ice. Power play for 4 minutes.
So Vegas will be on the power play for 4 minutes.
So the second leading power play goal scorer this season was Pavel Dorofeev for Vegas, but again, missing his second consecutive game.
Yeah, Olsen actually started here was on this power play. He got injured. Looks like Dorofeev stepped in. Ended up playing very well in that spot on the power play, so he took that position. So Olsen's familiar with this power play in the spot.
Eichel.
He's been there before.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Boy.
First period in Vegas. That game will stay on ESPN2 when we come back.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there still no score in the other game?
Still no scoring.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser has
Okay.
100%
I'll just make sure I'm at the live. Marlins walk off. They beat the Dodgers. Good for them. Vegas has already scored. Well, they went on the power play after Nugent Hopkins high sticked one of the Golden Knights.
Excellence is your default and lets us know that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average, it's for those who set the bar and elevate it. So as you redefine what's possible, Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
They're good. We're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Can't the taco place do good nuggets? Oh, we don't want to do both? What do you mean? You think it's cool to do both nuggets?
2.5 minutes to go until the start of overtime. Yeah, the Cavs blew it.
I'll be right back.
Real Cinema says Marlins beats the champs. Hang the banner.
Time is money, pal.
Here's the studio update. Olofsson. Wow. Mark Stone apparently got the deflection in front to give the Golden Knights the 1-0 lead early on. Okay.
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
I hope Ovi will just end it fast like he did in the game against the Habs.
Ding dong.
Hot Dog says, Hola, your Marlins beat the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosado says, all right, gonna go. Let's pull the win tomorrow. Both teams. Austin, I'd like to remind you to please refrain from the political comments. I know that you're intending that as a joke. Austin, please. Could we keep it related to hockey? Let's see. Okay, so now the puck is it rolls into the corner. Orlov collects it. What is the Oilers score? It's a Vegas 1, Edmonton 0.
I agree there, Rosado. I like Rosado's attitude.
Both teams have to do the same, but there can be a real advantage if you can hem a team in. And Dubois from the center circle. Sitting off the stick of Svechnikov and Aho on the fortune.
All right, so 19-10 to go in overtime. That puck went behind the net. Chikrin sends it up ahead, but it is recollected by the Canes. Svechnikov somehow was able to get a shot deflected out of play. Amanda thinks we will win tomorrow.
I concur.
Look at how we got here in 91 shot attempts to 33. I mean, even if you look at the blocks, there's
91 shot attempts for the Hurricanes in this game.
Washington still doesn't have 15 shots on goal.
Obviously, the Caps would want that number to go down, and they could possess the puck more as this game goes on and into the later in the series.
Canes win the faceoff, but can't hold it in.
But the thing I do think that factors in, Ray, they've had 18 minutes, 43 seconds the offensive.
Van Riemsdyk sends it all the way down. That wasn't icing. Oh, man, Dowd was right in front. Yeah, McDonough could put anybody to sleep. Carolina's offside with 17:58 to go in overtime.
Those shot attempts in the zone time, of course, means Carolina doesn't have to defend in their zone. Freddie Anderson's only had to look at 14 shots tonight. So, yes, it's a hard way to produce offense. It's a hard way to play, but they defend 180 feet from the goal most of the time.
SoFlo asks, do you have a bachelor's degree?
No. No. It was just an associate's.
Carrier trying to move the puck in.
Whoa.
Chatfield shots gloved by Logan Thompson. 17:34 to go in overtime. SoFlo asks associates in what?
Massage therapy.
Doesn't overcommit to it and scoops it up. Carolina without Mark Jankowski, who centers the fourth line. It doesn't seem like that big deal.
Hey Rich says McDonough sometimes commentates Red Sox games, just wants the money and has no emotion. Yeah, Kevin Harlan doing playoff hockey would be beautiful.
Yeah.
These two busy making the NBA games more entertaining. Owls asks, will Kyle be doing a good luck backflip to kick off the stream tomorrow? I don't think so.
No, he might do a little back stretch.
Wow, that's
it.
It's in. It's in. How?
Whoa.
Logan Thompson surrenders the goal from the blue line through the screen.
Man.
The Hurricanes have taken game one.
They won a game in overtime in the playoffs. That's scary.
At least this was fast.
Yeah, at least this was fast. It's all the way out there.
Yeah.
And it just finds its way through.
So that's Slavin.
I don't think anybody hits it.
No, not even Jarvis.
I think it just goes through Jarvis.
Jacob Slavin.
Five-hole. Damn.
Wow. So the Hurricanes take game one. Hurricanes win 2-1 in overtime.
Man.
Well, that was fast. Real Cinema says, I did have the Canes going to the final, beating us in Eastern Conference Finals. But then I also had the Avs winning the cup, so what do I know? Mr. Krabs says, that was not supposed to happen. We were supposed to be here until 3 a.m.
I know, man. We got gypped. All right, let me go yell at the camera so you can go to bed.
Okay. In the meantime, I will tune in to... Well, I think this will automatically switch. There we go. Vegas still with the 1-0 lead.
Gains the offensive zone here alongside Ryan Callahan. Scoring Bonatonius with the
Sweet.
assist. I am Bob Wachus. As this doubleheader of playoff hockey.
So let's see. Vegas on the rush. Mark Stone shoots, scores.
Another one?
Mark Stone with his second goal of the night. See ya, Mr. Krebs. See you tomorrow.
I'll be right back.
Wow. So Vegas already has a 2-0 lead. Vegas already has a 2-0 lead. Huh?
No, I got it. The toilet must be running up here.
So 10:56 to go in the first. Vegas already winning 2-0. Yeah, Hurricanes fans have got to be happy tonight. Irish Explorer says, I'd prefer Edmonton to win.
He's played for the Vegas Golden Knights in 6.5 years. He has had so many injuries to battle through. And boy, you can see how much better they are when he is healthy.
Centering pass. Good save by Aiden Hill. Yes, Edmonton has Pickard as their goalie right now. Okay. So yeah, the Hurricanes take game 1, 2-1. Hello, welcomes, Razor. Real Cinema says, I'd be pissed if I was a Caps fan, only scoring 1, losing the first at home, getting heavily outshot. All right, so Beverly says, wait, no concussions, no one taken out in Carolina, Washington. Yeah, Carolina heavily outshot and outplayed the Capitals. Vegas is going back on the power play. Wow. Oh, so apparently a Vegas player just high-sticked his own teammate, so there's no power play. Metallic says Marlins win 5-4 after 10. Yeah, they beat the Dodgers. Marlins gone to World Series. It's Occam's Razor thinks Matthias Janmark is going to hurt the Oilers big time. Real Cinema says Tree didn't do a congrats Avs video. I was disappointed. I don't think Avs really deserved a congrats video. The Kings definitely deserved the congrats Kings video. Yeah, that Avs third period was horrendous. but one concentrated period of failure is nothing compared to the flat out complete choking that the Kings did. Jack Crick says, it sucked that my Capitals lost, but the Hurricanes deserved to win. They kept coming with shot after shot. Hello, Jack.
Already a hill to climb. But if there's a team with the firepower to do it, it is certainly the Edmonton Oilers, and part of that fire.
Oilers 3-on-2. Kleinberg lost handle. Draisaitl redirected the shot wide. Matthew says, are you sad the Caps lost? I can't be too sad. Like,
he's just happy the game ended.
Yes.
I know Kyle. Okay. He's just like, oh God, it's going to be 7 games of 1-1.
Yeah, I love me some playoff overtime. It's how many playoff overtime games have we had already?
Well, the other game, the first game was in overtime. Our Dallas won that in regulation. It just was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It felt like overtime because it really felt like 3 different games.
Uh-huh.
All right. So for tonight, we'll let you off the hook because you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't stay up till 1 in the morning every night.
Thank you.
And I'm sure towards the end of this series, we'll jump on them.
Yeah.
So. All right, everybody. Thank you for all joining the stream. Appreciate all the super chats. I will see you tomorrow live at noon for your therapy session. And then Kyle begins Only Coins tomorrow. Well, he will go through his coin collection topless in the sauna for your viewing pleasure. So that's tomorrow at 3:00 in the afternoon.
You're insane if you think my coins would ever go inside the sauna.
So we've established you'll do the topless part in the sauna, just not with the coins. Just tell stories about the coins.
I did not say any of that. You are projecting. Nice try.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow night for pleasant, gentle, kind stream.